Hey, and good evening. Welcome to another episode from me, Brett Matthews. And as you can see, we're at that beautiful Newmarket racehorse training circuit that is just absolutely fantastic for walking your dog. And as you can see there, I'm walking my partner in crime, Ruby, the boxer, the crazy boxer. And I always mention that because if I suddenly have to stop what I'm recording here, it's because she's doing something she shouldn't, which is something pretty disgusting normally. Okay, so on with it. Title of today is, it's a question I get asked this a lot by my own clients, and they typically say something like this, and I understand why they're saying it, but they typically say, can you help us search for more customers? And that's typically the phrase they use. It might be get more business, search for more customers, but that's the general gist of it. And of course, the way that I answer that, well, I'm going to answer it in just a short moment, but I understand why people say that, because it's almost like a sales process. You immediately think you've got to somehow build a proposition, put yourself in front of your market, and hey ho, business just comes. And unfortunately, those days are long gone. I used to love days like that, and I was obviously guilty of it myself. That was the way I used to be a salesman in my day when I was young. But today it's far more sophisticated, and certainly when we're looking for prospecting, if that's the right word, online, how do we do it successfully? So I'm going to break it down. The first thing is, we don't search for customers anymore. That's not what we do. The whole idea of marketing, and certainly the marketing that we do, or I do, is to build a proposition that pulls people in because they want to find out more. They want to do more business. Now, I'm just about to break that down. Before I do, there's going to be a quick infomercial here. I'd like to invite you to check out brettclass.co.uk. That's BRETT, brettclass.co.uk, where you'll find far more content and information. The crazy boxer giving us a fly past. A lot more content that I put in there, useful content, great content, valuable, you'll find very useful. All you need to do is just hop over there to brettclass.co.uk and sign up, and you'll be able to get access to a lot more content. I'd be grateful if someone could put in the comments actually that domain, brettclass.co.uk. I've got my hands full holding a phone and stuff, so if you could just pop that in there, that'd be great. Okay, on with it. So why don't we search for customers for business any longer? What's the right way of doing it? So here's the thing. If you just go out there and try and shout from the top of the roofs that you're the greatest, you've got the best USP, the best this, the best that, oh, and by the way, you're the cheapest, guess what? Most likely someone's going to come along later that same day and say the same thing, times that by 3 or 4 per day for the rest of the week, and suddenly you realize that it's very difficult to distinguish yourself. So how do you stand out from the crowd? Okay, take note. Get ready, here we go. The very first thing you need to be able to do is demonstrate that you can help your market, your customers, okay? So you need to be able to do that. I'm going to break that down just shortly, but first of all, what I always get my clients to do is to identify who is the most desirable customer for them. What do they look like? What type of customer are they? And always my clients, the successful clients that we work with, they know that. They can identify exactly who their target audience is, who the best type of customer is. So that's the first thing, identifying the who. The next thing is what. What do they want? What more than anything else do those customers want? And if you're in tune with them, you'll know exactly what they want. You'll know 1, 2, and 3 in that priority order what they want. Excuse me a second. Ruby, come on. Ruby. The joys of walking a dog. Okay, so you need to identify exactly what they want, and again, prioritize this 1, 2, and 3, and you'll know exactly what it is. The third thing is how you're going to do it. And I always look back at this question, how is the best way to attract them? And you know, as a business person, in your business, whatever it might be, whether it's a service operated business, in other words, you're delivering a service, B2B or B2C, or indeed a product. Again, your product could be something that you're delivering to businesses or to consumer, doesn't really matter. But you will know that there has been more than, or rather there's been one standout successful way over the years when you traded with these people, what that standout way of attracting them is, what worked the best, okay? And why would you try and change it? You know, sorry, I'm out of breath here, going up a hill. So it's easy to lose focus about that, but I always ask you to think about what was the best way that you managed to attract people in your business. Okay, so you've identified what I call the who, what, how, and then what we've got to do is get back in front of those people. You know who they are, you know what they want, and you typically know what was the most successful way of attracting them to your business. So what you've got to do, really simple, is give great value. Put it out there in social media, and please don't laugh because it works every single time. Just make videos, great content videos, identifying those things that I said, what do they want, and talk about them, explain how you deliver great value on those key things that they want. And when you do that, a couple of things happen. Number one, you become an authority in your business. Number two, they start to respect you. So keep doing it, build content. You're building what I call engagement. Forget about followers and likes, they don't matter. And if you go and study Google by checking that out, organic followers, organic likes in social media count for nothing now. So what you're after is engagement, okay? And the way to do that is with video. Live video is great if it's applicable. Most people say it's not, but actually in most cases it is applicable. You just need to think about it. And then create videos, and if you don't do a live video, do a recorded video. It doesn't have to be fancy. The ums and the ahs, just like this, me out of breath walking up a hill, work perfectly well. So get the videos together and then start pushing that out as posts to your market, okay? And over time you're going to build up what I call the authority and the trust and the goodwill. All the time whilst doing that, promote your offer. That's the third thing. Promote your offer. The thing that you identified is the most important thing your clients want. So promote your offer. It could be a web link, like I just did here. I promoted at brettclass.co.uk. You need to do the same. You need to direct people to what you want them to do to take action. It might be just click to call. It might simply be a click to call. That's the best way for your business, and that often can help. Another fly past from the crazy boxer. Okay, so with that said, I think you've got the idea that it's not about searching for customers per se and trying to be the one that shouts the loudest from the rooftop. You've just got to do it in a very subtle way by putting great value out there, genuine value in the form of videos, and you will find that those posts start to create engagement. The next step, I will save that for you. But I'm teasing you. I'll tell you the next step. You want to create those posts into adverts. So the ones that work, you're now able to use all of the engagement audiences to your business page, to your website, to your social media pages. You're able to capture that information. And if you don't know how to do that, then dive into my content at brettclass.co.uk, and I'm going to show you how you do that. Or you can ask us to do it. That's what we do as well for many companies up and down the UK. And what happens is you start suddenly getting your phone ringing, more inquiries coming in a very natural, progressive way. And all of the time, you didn't need to go out there and search for customers, give away prices, give away stupid deals, have a race to the bottom of the barrel. You were able to just simply position yourself as the expert. Okay, my name is Brett Matthews. That domain once more is brettclass.co.uk. I'd appreciate if someone could pop it into the comments. Like I said earlier, got the hands full. I hope you found this useful. I love making these videos. There's much more, and some screen share stuff where I go in depth into some of the advertising strategies on Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, even Instagram. Depends on the market, depends on the opportunity. And from there, you'll be able to dive in and have some on-demand free training. Okay, look forward to seeing you soon. My name is Brett Matthews.